What is up, guys? Mad Rambles episode 205, back again with another video, as always. And today's topic, I want to talk about taking and doing what works for you. Because online, I see a lot of great information, great advice. A lot of people doing what I'm almost doing here and imparting their ideas, thoughts, and information that they have onto others. And often, when you watch these things, especially when you're younger, I say this from my perspective, is you think, okay, cool, I've got to implement this, I've got to implement that. So and so who's rich is saying this, so I've got to do that. So and so is famous, so I've got to do that. Blah 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 blah. And in reality, that's not right. You won't get to where you want to be by copying someone else. And that's a strange concept because so often it's common knowledge that if you want to be successful, you do what successful people do. So you listen to what successful people do. And I think there is a genuine consensus. To be successful, you have to do a few things and not get muddled up into the wrong people. Work hard every day, stay driven and on a right path, these sort of things. But everything outside of that, there are so many different tips, tricks, ways of advice. Sleep less hours, sleep more hours, blah blah blah. Devote all your time to work. Devote half your time to work, half to your family. 80 to your family, 20 to your work. Work less hours, whatever it is. Work, 2 hours deep work, whatever it is. And I think you can get very lost in that. And I think when something doesn't work for you, you get confused as to why it doesn't work for you. And you must try to hammer it down to make it work for you, and you're met with more resistance because your body isn't made up in a way which it will work for you because you are not the person that it worked for. You are different. Everyone is fucking different. It's like I see some people, it's like you see people in the gym barely ever do cardio and they're shredded year round. Eat pizza with 5,000 calories. Then you see people who eat 2,500 calories and start putting on fat. You see people who have to eat so much just to put on a slight bit of muscle versus others that don't. Some are naturally strong, some aren't. Everyone is fucking different. So the moral of the story is you have to listen to these successful people, sure, but find what works for you. Because this is advice that I never realized, and I feel like I say it is for me, having needed that years ago, is it's okay to sit there and understand that shit might not work for you. Just because it worked for someone else and they're successful from it might not work for you. But try it nevertheless. Try it for a period of time so you know that you've given it your all. Because it can be very easy to do it once and say, oh, it doesn't work for me. That's not really trying it. Do it for 2, 3 months. If it works for you, keep going. If why change it if it isn't broken? However, if it doesn't work for you, then just quit. Don't be afraid to just go, all right, that doesn't work for me. That's not what I want in this life. Boom, move on. Something to think about. I've been Keelan, been a good call. Peace.